All right, here we go. Game 154. The double game night. This is Andretti Racing. Uh-oh. I haven't got a clue how long this game's meant to be. I haven't looked at a long play or anything. Yeah, it is EA.
Sports to the game.
1996, this game. Let me just... amend that display a bit. There we go, that'll do. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna see a demo. Specific place. Whoops. I might have to unbind my fast forward because that seemed to take me out of... Seems... Yeah, whatever. Maybe not. Let's have a look at the controls. So we have a career mode. So that... Oh, and a racing school. So we have racing in many disciplines, memorable moments, the fans, competing with Dad, setting up the race car, physical demands of racing, keys to passing, the art of drafting, and driving through a turn's apex.
Why the decision to race so many different types of cars? I mean, whether it's a sports car, Indycar, Formula 1, stock car.
A bit quiet.
Why race so many different varieties?
I don't think I raced enough. I think if I would have had the chance, I would have raced in some motorcycles. I just really love, I truly enjoy my motor racing in general, right throughout my career. And to have the opportunity to drive in different disciplines, you know, was really something that I was not going to miss out.
That cut off abruptly, didn't it?
Take us back a little bit and give me some of the memorable moments of Mario Andretti's career.
Well, I think there were phases in my career that provided memorable moments, such as just really accomplishing just championships, winning certain events. I always had such the dreams about Formula One, my Formula One days, and winning my first Formula One race in a Ferrari, for instance, and then going on and winning a world championship, winning Indianapolis, winning races like Daytona 500, 12 Hours of Sebring, events like that. Being involved with the Ford program, the Mount Ford program, driving with all the drivers that were my heroes, you know, the Dan Gurneys, people like that. So, like I said, I've been blessed with a lot of great moments.
One in particular, when you went back to Monza and drove the Ferrari Turbo and put it on the pole. I mean, that had to be a very special occasion to do that in Monza.
Well, here again, exactly, Monza being a venue, being a track where I saw my first Grand Prix in 1954, age 14, and then winning a Formula One race there, and then later on, actually my last Formula One experience, substituting.
We'll come back.
Driver there, and
We're not going to watch them all now.
Car on pole, a Ferrari on pole in Monza. You know, again, with the type of reaction that you usually get from the Italian fans, they're just phenomenal.
I mean, that's as good as it gets.
Again, very abruptly cut off. Right, okay, let's do some racing. Begin career. Gotta be. I am now an Andretti. There's enough of them that they won't notice if I sneak in. Select team/circuit for the upcoming season. So stock cars or Indy cars. We'll start with the stock cars. We haven't done any NASCAR for a while.
Hello and welcome to the EA Sports Studio. I'm James Brown. This is the start of an exciting season of stock car racing. Let's go trackside to the Australia Thunderdome and EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins.
Hello, I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports, coming to you from the Australia Thunderdome with the first round of the Stock Car Championship Series. An estimated 50,000 fans are on hand to watch the best drivers on the circuit challenge this tri-oval super speedway.
Oh, this is amazing.
Notice the 24-degree bank corners off the back and front straights. That's where the action will be as drivers challenge for position coming out of the corner, going onto the high-speed straights.
I love it. Okay. Ooh, options. We need options. Manual. Tires. Medium downforce. Oh yeah, the right-wing chuds will be spitting feathers over that one. Absolutely raging. Kilometers per hour in this game. Oh no, no, no. Okay, fully customizable. I don't know what screen up, second screen up and down is. Overlay, view up, accelerate, brake. Oh. How do I get out? Start to exit. Because I was just, normally I'd go for triangle there, but I was gonna... I will leave damage at limited. I've been burned by damage in these games before. No practice mode. Straight in. Calder Park Thunderdome. Damage limited. The prequel to Damage Inc. Oh. Oh dear. weird. So that second screen, it changes the mini-map to reverse cam, overhead, and TV cam. It's a bit of a waste of resources though, because you know, the PS1 wasn't exactly a powerhouse. But why is the dash cam in the middle? Not the dash cam, this cam. Ah, easy game. That's a good point. I saw on the sim racing Reddit, someone had a really cool setup where they'd basically set up like an old phone as a rear view mirror in iRacing. And the way they'd done it is by basically moving the in-game rear view mirror, well, you know, the virtual mirror, to somewhere off screen. And then, well, not off screen, but he hid it behind the actual phone and mounted it just above his monitor or in front of his monitor, and basically screen shared that bit of screen onto his phone to make his rear view mirror. Some guys do really silly things for their sim racing, and I'm a big fan. But I think that's a step too far for me.
After fears of rain, it's turned into a fine day for racing with a dry, fast track, just perfect for this field of evenly matched drivers. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup.
It's Australia, there's no fear of rain. Cody Martin, Will Carson, Chris Norton. I thought that said Jeff Bedtime then. Jeff Bodine, Ross Davidson, Bill Taylor, John Sussman, he does look sus, Brad Lockerman, Joe Quinn, Tony Irwin, John Brewer, Eric Downing, Kyle Schmidt, Dave Williams, John Morgan. Are these just the pictures of the devs? Sussman did have the look of, well, someone... Oh, I just can't say this on stream. I know the word I can use. Predator. He had the look of a predator. Okay, Bodine's the real one.
Final corner. The race is on.
What does circle do again? I don't want to... Oh, circle was camera. What does triangle do? Oh, just changes the HUD. Right, so the only way to rear view mirror, there's no like look back button. You've just got to flick that on and off. I'll leave it on, I guess. It takes up too much real estate like that, though. Oh god, yeah, I'm turning right. What's going on? Atlantis, thank you very much for the resub, mate. You see, this oval is the Australian Thunderdome, so it's upside down. Oh god, it does, doesn't it? Okay, that's where it gets the polygons from. Nice catch. Locked. You know, it looks rough, but it's playing... Oh no. Immediately take that back. Collisions are a bit whiffy. I mean, nothing happened to me, it just looked dumb. Where's the pit? Missed. Oh no.
In the right direction.
Oh, what have I done? Well. Maybe I need to use the brake this time. Oh, we've got pit crew. Well, kind of.
We're done. Go on. The leader is in the pits.
This isn't a Tommy Tallarico soundtrack, is it? Sounds like a Tommy Tallarico soundtrack. Or was it Tommy? Was that his name? It was definitely Tallarico. Claimed to have the Guinness World Record for most video game soundtracks. His mother was very proud. I'm sure it was Tommy. Yeah, it would have been a surprise if he worked for EA, to be honest, but just whenever I've heard a Tommy Tallarico soundtrack during this challenge, it's always just been constant guitar wanking, you know? So this was on brand.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
Oh, okay, he has done EA. Interesting.
You won't see any better driving than that.
And that's the same year as this game. I might see if I can find like credits from the menu. Oh, of course. Still, it's in
There
the.
was some fierce battles out there today, but
I don't remember Grim because of the
competition
concussion.
held on and earned a convincing first-place victory. Pacific is currently a force to be reckoned with this
Flawless
season.
victory.
How much of a force? Well, let's review this week's race results and current point standings.
Sussman in 8th. Not a threat. Not a threat. 175 NASCAR. What is this point system, man? 115 points for last. Right, where are we off to next?
I'm James Brown, and welcome to the EA Sports Studio. We have a great day of stock car racing planned for you, so let's go now to the Vallejo Speedway in Southern California, where EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins is covering the action.
Come on, Bob Jenkins, what have you got for us?
And welcome to round 2 of the Stock Car Championship Racing Series. I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports, coming to you today from California and the Vallejo Speedway. As we can see,
Vallejo.
This is a merciless course with as many twists and turns as a California freeway. There are good passing opportunities on the backstretch, but drivers will have to gear down fast when they hit that sharp hairpin. Ability to corner will count over speed in the long run.
I watched the Coca-Cola 600 last weekend. Like, me and a mate stayed up all night to watch it pretty much. Because it was, you know, after Monaco and Indy, so it was fun. And you know how they have the stages system? They, after the second stage ended, because it was Memorial Day in America, they didn't just go under caution. They all pulled into the pits and stopped while they had a minute's silence for America's war dead. And it was one of the most aggressively American things I've ever seen. Credits. Okay. I need to know. Music, music, music. Sound design, Andrew Boyd. Music composed by Soundweb Productions. Michael J. Manny and Ryan S. Bucco. Announcer scriptwriter Paul Taylor. Hey, nice. Soundweb Productions. Yeah, I'm guessing that's not his. And his name would have been in there if it was Tommy. He loved that shit. You know, you can tell it was a while ago because I've lost the accent. Ooh. How about this, mate, for the CFO, Randy Fishman. Randy Fishman. Who's Soundweb Productions? I am insisting on this. Not a lot of info. Credited on one game. Soundweb, Tommy Tallarico. No, because it was, of course, called Tommy Tallarico Studios. No, I'm going to have to give up on this one. I mean, it sounds exactly like his work, but yeah. Whatever. Let's move on. Back to the game. Oh, I have to put it back onto manual. Eesh. Okay, it's a twisty one, so we go low. Bit more of that. So I wonder what this career is. Is there different levels to the Indy ladder and the stock car ladder? Or is it just win a season with both? Oh, yeah, of course. I think with Michael Jackson, there's very different reasons for not being credited. Like licensing stuff, you know. This works better as an oval game, this handling model. Let's try the further out one. Frame rate struggling a lot. E7. I'd love a new computer. However, I've got a million things to buy first. So iRacing is struggling in heavy rain. I don't want to drop the graphics any further. I might knock my triple monitors down to 1080p. Instead of QHD. See if that helps. Like what? What things do I need to buy? Boring house things. So I need a new gate and fence panels from my backyard. Need to either repair or replace the weird, not quite shed I've got there. New carpets, replaster various rooms in the house, a new front door, new windows, a new bathroom. Basically the whole house needs renovating. It's gonna be a job of years. Well, this PC's only 3 years old, Shadow. It's not exactly a piece of shit. I'm hoping when iRacing releases their new graphics engine, I actually get better bang for my buck in terms of performance. And to rent it? No. No, I'm a homeowner. Yep.
We're only seconds away from another great day of racing. The sky is clear and a gentle breeze is blowing in from the south. As the drivers take a warm-up lap, let's look at the starting lineup.
Bodine on pole, Quinn, Cody. Ah, Sussman. Boo. Let's go. Just wanted to see where Sussman was. Yeah, I don't think you were here, Grim, for the absolute farce last year. I only moved into this place in December.
The field comes off the final corner. The race is on.
But yeah, 2024 was just a nightmare.
A great job of driving.
It took 14 months to sell my flat and get this place bought. Well, it wasn't going to be this place. There was 2 other houses and both transactions fell through, so but it was a bad time. We don't think about that anymore. Wow, that is massive, massive interest rate. That's madness. Whoa. Oh, I need to make a marker of that. Inflation always tends to be a little higher, say a little higher, a reasonable chunk higher than your saving interest rates here. They generally don't want you saving, want you spending for the economy. Is this gonna need a pit stop this race? Yeah, it's looking like it. Might start using auto gears on this one actually.
The leader is in the pits.
Where's the pit entry? There. Hey, got the bonnet fixed. Yep, they do. Blue flags, dickhead. Yeah, they won't have blue flags in NASCAR, will they? You just know on iRacing in the NASCAR, some European will have gone onto the radio to go, blue flags! I think they might do advisory blues. I know IMSA does advisory blues. I think it's only F1 that does the blue flag as an instruction. Maybe the rest of the F1 ladder. Yeah.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
Is that right? Cut across me nose. races are a little on the long side, aren't they? But 2 down.
Better driving than that.
Yeah, 1 minute. Oh, it was 16 laps for the 30-second
Out
ovals.
there today, but Pacific car
Yeah.
competition held on and earned a convincing first-place victory. Pacific is currently a force to be reckoned with this season. How much of a force? Well, let's review this week's race results and current point standings.
Fine green screen work there. Oh, won by 18 seconds in the end. Okay. Ten-point lead. Get in.
Good evening and welcome to the EA Sports Studio. I'm James Brown. We're all set for an exhilarating night of stock car racing. Let's go to EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins in Binghamton, New York for the race.
Good evening and welcome to Binghamton Speedway in Binghamton, New York.
Binghamton?
Bob Jenkins for EA Sports with round 3 of the Stock Car Championship Racing Series. Let's look at the layout
Binghamton.
of this race. Oval track drivers should feel right at home thanks to the long curves and straightaways. Those who can rely on their instincts and who can get a feel for the track's quick turns will have a definite edge.
It's strange. They've put all the effort into the surrounds of the game. You know, the look and feel, the guys, and then you start a race and it looks like some really cheap shovelware. Alright, okay, it lost my manual transmission because I'd been out of the menu to the credits. Oh gosh. Snoozy Jim. This will be another 8-lapper, I'm guessing. Yeah. I don't know. It's EA, they've got money to burn. Even back then, they were huge. Like, when did the first Need for Speed come out? Yeah, original Need for Speed got retro achievements recently. That's cool. 94. Okay. Yeah, we got early on in the challenge Need for Speed 3, 4 and Porsche Unleashed. We are still waiting on the first two. Yeah, 3 was okay. 4 was 3, but a little more refined. And then I thought Porsche Unleashed was really good. There's Sussy. 4th again. Sussy galore. Joking.
The field comes off the final corner. The race is on.
Oop.
A great job of driving.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So, completely missed that. Oh no. Doesn't seem to be a reverse gear. Okay. I have actually seen Stranger Things, so... But who hasn't? Oh, you are the exception. Yeah, I believe so. It didn't have manual. Wow. basic thing these days, isn't it? It's like when Grid 2 came out without a cockpit cam.
The leader is in the pits.
Or is it that time? No. However, it might have been on the Atari as well. Lotus Challenge 2. Lotus Turbo Challenge. I played it on that. But yeah, I've not played it since I was like 8, 9. I can't remember if it was any good. I know I sucked at it. I sucked at a lot of games when I was young. And as you can see, nothing's changed. He just checked out a bit.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
He decided, but it's probably too late. Or is it? Stay tuned to find out more.
Have a new leader.
Bums. Ah, nearly.
The action started when the green flag dropped and never let up as Pacific Car Competition stayed the course against a field of top drivers on a difficult track. This impressive finish moves Pacific one more rung up the championship ladder. Now let's check this week's race
I
results.
was already on the top rung of the ladder. You silly man. Oh no, Shadow. Disgusting.
I'm James Brown, and welcome to the EA Sports Studio. We have a sensational stock car race planned for you today. Let's head out to Switchback Hills, Colorado, home of Bridgeport Raceway, where EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins is set to call the action.
Welcome to Switchback Hills, Colorado, home of Bridgeport Raceway and round 4 of the Stock Car Championship Racing Series. I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports. The air is thin up here at 5,000 feet, and despite that, Bridgeport is a fast course. As we look at the layout, notice the best passing opportunities are on the tight turns as drivers gear down. Anyone who wants to win here can't be afraid to go flat out on the straightaways and challenge for position on those wicked turns.
Nothing bad about showering at 11. I just assume he was intending to do it a lot sooner. Yeah, all our best laid plans never coming together. That works. That guy told me we had to downshift for the tight corners. He lied to me. I'll do.
We have clear skies now, but a light rain last night caused fears of a slick track. However, the crews were out at dawn with dryers, and the word is go. Here's the starting lineup.
Sussman again. Boo.
Comes off the final corner. The race is on.
I don't know where I picked it up from, but there is another saying of a similar vein to that, Maple. And it's the first casualty in battle is the plan. My top speed isn't any higher, even though I made my gear ratios longer. That's cool. Oh no, 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 no. Whee! Can I... There is no reverse in this. I think that's quite an oversight. Yeah, they will. Damn it. Where's the pit entry? Gimme.
We're done. Go on.
Whoops. Perfectly cromulent overtake. E3.
The leader is in the pits.
speed yet. Bastard. Oh, we're in first. That was the back marker. Sweet. I haven't seen any information on how long this Champo is. No. Is it? Exactly. If you counted them yourself.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
You're not telling fibs, are you? Just have to accept third place here. Yes, yes you would. Come on. Go on, game. Move on. Now, I'm going to shock some people by saying this, but this game isn't that good.
The action started when the green flag dropped and never let up as Pacific Car Competition stayed the course against a field of top drivers on a difficult track. This impressive finish moves Pacific one more rung up the championship ladder. Now let's check this week's race results and current standings.
Ten-point lead.
Hello, I'm James Brown, and welcome
Hello,
to
James
the EA
Brown.
Sports Studio. We have another electrifying day of stock car racing in the making. So let's get down to business and go to Glacier Fields in Reno, Nevada, where EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins has a live report.
Ah, good old Bob.
Greetings, I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports, and welcome to Glacier Fields in Reno, Nevada, and the fifth round of the stock car
Glacier Fields in Nevada.
This is the halfway
Doubt.
point of the championship drive, so expect to see some great racing as drivers try to better their point standings. As we look at the track layout, the start-finish line is on a long, wide section that offers a good chance to pass. Drivers should be prepared to roll the dice on the wide-open straightaways where there is room to break out of the pack.
I'm just gonna leave it on default. It doesn't seem to do anything. third. That's okay. Oh, no, don't go in the pits. That'll do. Third is enough. Okay.
A blistering summer sun has heated things up, but you can bet it will get even hotter when the green flag drops.
Have a quick
Before the
nosy.
action starts, let's take a look at the starting lineup.
Oh. The gaming exhibit long play has this in at 3.5 hours. 4 hours for Kawaii Games and Long Play Center. Ah. If I'm willing to go long, I could have this done today. Which would mean Nicktoons Racing next time out, unless there is a massive sudden swing in the votes.
The field comes off the final corner. The race is on.
Whoa.
New leader.
Yeah, 3.5 hours. That's 1 hour 45 per discipline. We did spend some time watching Mario Andretti interviews at the start, so, and checking credits. See if this guitar wanker was Tommy Tallarico. It wasn't. So assuming the NASCAR and IndyCar variants are similar in length in play time. So we've got about up to 45 more minutes of NASCAR. We've got power on. So probably it's in this time. Some new booties. Oh, maybe not. Why didn't you tell me a moment ago, crew chief? Oh. Graceful entry.
Done. Go on.
Two laps to go. Fuck.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
Nyum. No. Damn it. I goofed it, but it's fine. Only a 5-point loss if it's my oh god, I can't words. If it is indeed my main championship rival who finished first.
The action started when the green flag dropped and never let up as specific car competition stayed the course against a field of top drivers on a difficult track. This impressive finish moves Specific one more rung up the championship ladder. Now let's check this week's race results and current standings.
Does it say anywhere how many rounds there are? A 5-point lead. Wow, it is a close race between me and Bodine. Might drop a tactical save.
Good afternoon. I'm James Brown. And
Hi, James Brown.
EA Sports Studio.
Thank you.
We have a spectacular day of stock car racing scheduled.
How
Let's go
exciting.
trackside for a live report from EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins at Concord Pacific Place in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia.
Hello, I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports, way up north in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, host for the 6th round of the Stock Car Championship Racing Series. As we look at the track layout, we can see this street course offers a challenging combination of high-speed straightaways and sharp hairpins. The best passing opportunities are on the long straights and the gentle curves leading into them.
If you say so. Right. It might be 8 races. That would have us on schedule with those long play times. Wow, that is narrow. Okay. How's that lap? Let's find out. Third. That'll do. Oh, I'm getting a bit snoozy. I had a funny one last night. Oh, because I was out for a bit of daytime drinking with a friend, but got home about 9 p.m. And the intention was I was going to maybe stream, have a couple more drinks. I hadn't drunk a lot. I was in bed by 10. I was exhausted. But then I woke up at 1:30.
We're only seconds away.
So I was up for 3 hours and then went back to
The
bed.
sky is clear and a gentle breeze is blowing in from the south. As the drivers take a warm-up lap, let's look at the starting lineup.
Oh, we need to win. It's Bodine on pole. Oh, and Sussman behind. That's a risk.
the field comes off the final corner. The race is on. We have a new leader.
Hey, we've got a race on our hands. That's not Bodine. Bodine's in QVC. Uh-oh. That was like a damage time penalty, and then it accelerate won't work until the press gas to resume thing appears. Which is a bit of a weird way of doing it. I think it's just happened again. I wipe some wheels off and it repairs them on track for you. Well. Oh my god. Oh, thanks. Leave me pointing at the wall. Well, I'm glad I dropped that tactical save, you know. What the fuck is going on? Right, so 8 per series. Right, thank you, Mick Bliskin. That's good to know. Someone's stuck in the wall there. Oh really? What, like you can just keep doing seasons? Okay. I only need to do 2. 1 NASCAR, 1 Indy. Jobs are good.
The leader is in the pits.
Heck. I think that's my rival clipped into the wall there. I think I'm getting gifted here. I'm not complaining.
Done. Go on.
Thank you, Shadow. Damn it, in the wall. Why didn't anyone warn me about cold tires? I take it you're all showered now. Excellent. Yeah, I had a look at YouTube long plays for this game, and they come in between 3.5 and 4 hours. So I think the intention is just to power through and finish this today. That'll be 3 games in 3 days. That's a normal. You know what that means when this is done, don't you? It's the vote game. Uh-oh. Enter new vote, yes. Oh, that would be some luck. You'll be demanding proof that the game's actually still on the wheel next time we spin.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
He's on to me. That is my rival stuck in the wall. Yes. Ah. Let's see if that actually translates into the result, though. That fucking music is giving me a headache, though.
The action started when the green flag dropped and never let up as specific car competition stayed the course against a field of top drivers on a difficult track. This impressive finish moves Pacific one more rung up the championship ladder. Now let's check this week's race results and current standings.
Ooh, Sussman in second, but yeah, Bodine 7 laps down. It did track him. GG. And that has given me a 30-point Champo lead. Bodine has fallen right out of it. Now it's Quinn, main rival. Sussman in 5th. Who was the... or another funny name? No.
Welcome
it's
to another day of
pretty
exciting
dominant
racing
lead
action.
now.
I'm James Brown coming to you from the EA Sports Studio.
Hi, James Brown.
Let's go straight to the track where EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins will call the action from Kings Beach, just outside of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Kings
Good
Beach.
afternoon, I'm Bob Jenkins.
Hi, Bob
for EA
Jenkins.
Sports, reporting from Kings Beach, just outside of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with round 7 of the Stock Car Championship Racing Series. Let's see what the drivers have to face on this daunting track. Drivers will need to balance good cornering skills with the ability to take advantage of the 180-mile-per-hour straights.
So yeah, we're thinking 2 more races of stock cars, aren't we? I'll do. Come on, come on, game. We need to go racing. Urgent.
After fears of rain, it's turned into a fine day for racing with a dry, fast track, just perfect for this field of evenly matched drivers. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup.
Well, Joe Quinn's the main Champo rival now, and he's just ahead of me in 3rd. But I think this is in the bag. I just need to not bin it. And by bin it, I mean terminally bin it like Bodine did in the previous race. Yeah, we'll finish the NASCAR, then I'm going to take a break. Then we'll do the IndyCar. And I'll go to bed, I guess.
We have a new leader.
Oh. No, it wasn't terminal. What's going on? Right, this is going terribly. New. Excuse me? There we go. That's better. Next time, unless I forget. Box.
The leader is in the pits.
Oh, fielding. Go on, release me. Let me go.
Go on.
Uh-oh. 2 laps. It's the final lap.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
There we go.
You won't see any better driving than that.
See? Listen to the man. Nothing better. Except for the chronic incompetence, but the game's quite forgiving, it seems.
There was some fierce battles out there today, but Pacific Car Competition held on and earned a convincing first-place victory. Pacific is currently a force to be reckoned with this season. How much of a force? Well, let's review this week's race results and current point standings.
$45-point lead. Lovely.
Hello and welcome to the EA Sports Studio. I'm James Brown.
Hi, James Brown.
Set for an exciting day of stock car racing. Let's go trackside with EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins on the streets of Cincinnati, where there is plenty of excitement surrounding the upcoming race.
Good afternoon, I'm Bob Jenkins.
Hi, Bob Jenkins.
Sports, and the action is coming to you from the streets of Cincinnati, where the top drivers in the country will be going head-to-head in round 8 of the Stock Car Championship Series. Looking at the course layout, we see there are 2
It looks like Sao Paulo
passing opportunities.
ish.
But drivers will have to gear down fast and
Not really.
the fiendish curves this course is famous for. A driver to keep your eye on this season is Pacific Car Competition's top wheel jockey, who's been very
Top
impressive in
wheel
recent
jockey.
races. Word from pit road is that several teams are looking at the young ace, including Geller Motorsports.
Wow. I mean, why do I need to move up? I'm already on course to be Champo. Yeah, it's meant to be work your way up the grid thing, I guess. Yeah, if you're a scrub. give me that pole. 7th. That's me told. About this time. No, still. Oh, 3rd now. 3rd will do. Just took a moment to update. I was too fast for it. Ooh. Let's finish this. So I need a break, actually.
After fears of rain, it's turned into a fine day for racing.
Shut up. You've told us that before. You're not even at the right track, Bobman. Yeah, I just need a comfortable top 8 finish, I guess, to bring this Champo home.
The field comes off the final corner. The race is on. We have a new leader.
Hi. Easy come, easy go. Hi, Elytra. You did? Street Racer took all of 2 hours and 5 minutes. Which is a bit more normal for this challenge. About 20 minutes, Shadow? Maybe 25, probably 20 minutes. So not the shortest game we've played. It's been a while since we've had something that comfortably a one-shot. I think. Box. Oh, good stuff. What's the theme at club night tonight?
Done. Go on.
There must be plenty of stuff for that. I'm saying that, you all use mods anyway, so...
The leader is in the pits.
Okay. No, really? I've never played 5. Which is stupid because I do own it. I have it on the PS1 compilation with 4. I think it's called Final Fantasy Anthology. I've had it for quite a long time. We're talking 20, 25 years. I never got around to playing it. It's not one of the most well regarded by the community, but people are idiots, so you know.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
No, I don't own 1 and 2. I got the DS version of 3. I've got 2 versions of 4. That anthology one I mentioned. And kind of, they released like the weird 3D DS remake one on Steam, and I played through that. I think that got delisted after they did the pixel remasters. So I've beaten 3 and 4. 5 I own but didn't play. 6, I got to the final boss and then just didn't finish the job for some reason. 7 I have completed multiple times, as I have 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 11. Well, that's an online one, so we'll leave that. 12 I played for 24 hours and got bored. 13 I played for 1 hour and got bored. 14 loads of hours. 15 was 8 hours then get bored. I've not played 16 yet. So yeah. And I played about 6 hours of World of Final Fantasy Remake Part 1.
The action started when the green flag dropped and never let up.
I think that's it.
Specific car competition stayed the course against a field of top drivers on a difficult track. This impressive finish moves Pacific one more rung up the championship ladder. Now let's check this week's race results and current standings.
I think World of Final Fantasy was actually quite nice, but it crashed a lot. So I gave up. But it's because I was trying to play it on an ultra wide and it just didn't support non-standard size monitors. World of Final Fantasy.
Greetings and welcome to the EA Sports Studio. I'm your host, James Brown.
Hi, James Brown.
Set and ready for some thrilling stock car action. Let's go to exhibition place.
I thought that was Champo Over.
Race analyst Bob Jenkins.
Greetings
Hi, Bob
and welcome
Jenkins.
to Exhibition Place, Toronto, Canada. I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports, bringing you round 9 of the Stock Car Championship Racing Series. As we can see from the track layout, there are plenty of opportunities to reach top speed.
Yeah, kind of like that.
And the long, easy curve should offer passing opportunities. But be warned, there are some nasty surprises here. Road course drivers might have a slight edge, but watch the corners, for that's where the race will be won or lost.
Oh, and I actually bought Final Fantasy Tactics, one of them, War of the Lions, some shit, on Android, Google Play Store. And I kept trying to play it on my tablet on Coach Journeys, and I kept getting walled in an early fight. And apparently everyone does, so I kind of gave up. The tablet wasn't great for it. This looks like the Indianapolis. No, it doesn't. Is it? Like a reverse Indianapolis road course? No. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I thought the last race was going to be the last one of NASCAR, so I'm a bit disappointed because I was going to get a drink. Okay. E2, that'll do. Come on.
After fears of rain, it's turned into a fine day.
Oh, really? Oh, so it's still on in... Okay. I mean, the Detroit track they were at today was pretty small. That was the shortest on the IMSA calendar because IMSA ran it last night as well. It was okay. Was it a good race? Okay, I'll look forward to catching up on it. Yeah, it's a crap looking track, but it seems to
The race is on.
seem to be able to race on it.
We have a new leader.
Right. If this is the last NASCAR race, then I'll move on to IndyCar tonight. Ah. So there's 10 NASCAR ones. You said there were 16 tracks overall earlier, Mick. Does that mean there's only 6 for IndyCar? And there's 10 NASCAR? That's weird. Because we're right on the limit, I think, of whether I can do this tonight or not. Because, you know, work in the morning, all that shit. And the game's just not that fun anyway, so I'm getting a bit bored. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot better than Starwinder. You know, immeasurably better. Still not very good. 10 each. Oof. I might bail. Then finish it next time. Maybe, but you know. We'll find out on Thursday, won't we? I'm at 2 hours 15 though. I did watch. It was only 5 minutes of Mario Andretti videos to watch. Pit this lap, Paul. Pit this lap. Maybe I'm just slow. Oops. There's my pit entry.
The leader is in the pits.
Yeah, I've been streaming for 4.5 hours tonight. That's a good length stream.
We're done. Go on.
We can pick this up on Thursday. Were you now? Yeah, it'd be a bold choice. Any idea roughly how many games there are? Ultimately, I wouldn't recommend anyone take on a challenge unless you're really smart about the type of challenge you do, because these things can be a huge slog. And I've got a curated one. You get idiots doing full console libraries, don't you? You utter shit mouth. Putting me in the wall like that, that's just rude. 100. Okay. Yeah, you could get properly walled with some very harsh arcade games there, you know. What, don't you? Gosh. No, Road Rash, no. Been a long time since I've played Mega Drive Road Rash, but I like it.
The white flag is out. Just one more.
Oh, I know all about that, don't you worry. There's a clip compilation of me losing my mind with PS1 Road Rash. I know. I know. There was one clip where I got knocked off the bike. I think I got run over by 9 of my competitors before I finally made it back to the bike. Okay.
Action started when the green flag dropped and never let up as specific car competition stayed the course against a field of top drivers on a difficult track. This impressive finish moved Specific one more rung up the championship ladder. Now let's check this week's race results and current standings.
That's a 50-point lead. Nice.
Hi, I'm James Brown.
Hi,
Welcome
James
to
Brown.
a day of sensational racing action. This is the final event of this year's Stock Car Series. Let's go trackside
Final
to the
event.
Grand Rapids Motorsports Complex in Detroit, Michigan, where our EA Sports racing analyst Bob Jenkins is covering the action.
Hi, Bob Jenkins.
Road, but here we are, the 10th and final round of the Stock Car Championship Series. Hello, I'm Bob Jenkins for EA Sports. And welcome to the pride of Michigan racing, the Grand Rapids Motorsports Complex. Looking at the layout, we see this combination
Barcelona.
something for every driver. On the back straightaway, there is an extended
Bit
passing
drunk.
opportunity. But the key to winning here is being able to balance aggressive driving tactics on the straightaway with the ability to face challenges and hold the line on the vicious curves. There could be some big changes on the track soon, according to insiders, as Pacific Car Competition's hot lead driver considers a new bundle of offers. Word is the Mitchell sports team is very interested.
Give a fuck. I'm going to retire from NASCAR as champion and go over to IndyCar. Does he? Forgot that. Boo. That'll do. No worries, Grim. Have a good week, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.
Well, it's race time, and some 50,000 fans are on hand to watch the best drivers in the business go
Best
to work.
drivers.
With clear skies and a mild east wind, conditions are as good as they get. As the drivers warm up, let's look at the starting lineup.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a sleepy Jim. Yeah, if I'd been able to start the IndyCar half an hour ago, then yeah, I would power on, but it's too late now.
The field comes off the final corner. The race is on. We have a new leader.
Hi. Easy game. Proper pig's ear of that sector. Bums. Oh. Where's the pit? There it is.
The leader is in the pits.
Yeah, we're getting really sloppy at this now. You can probably tell I'm a bit tired and a bit bored. Two more. Oops. That's just rude.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
finish with a win.
You won't see any better driving than that.
There we go. Time to wrap it up. Give me a trophy. I participated the best.
Another great season of stock car racing comes to a close.
What a shame.
Car competition and their lead driver lived up to early expectations and managed to triumph over the competition.
Sure
in
did.
the Stock Car Championship. Congratulations to everyone over at Pacific. For
Okay.
EA Sports, I'm Bob Jenkins.
Bye,
See
Bob
you
Jenkins. Easy. Raw. Okay, so we've got unlocked another NASCAR team. 2. Do you get Geller, Mitchell? And there's only one IndyCar. Do we pick them? Just looking for the
Hello and
save.
welcome to the EA Sports Studio. I'm James Brown.
Hi, James
We're all
Brown.
set to begin an exciting season of IndyCar racing. Let's go trackside to Vancouver, British Columbia, and EA Sports racing analyst Derek Daly for the start of the Indy season.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, we get a different guy.
EA Sports coming to you today from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, with the first round of the IndyCar Championship Racing Series. As we look at the track layout, you can see this street course offers a daunting combination of high-speed straightaways
Oh, no.
and twisting hairpins.
It's the same
that
tracks,
challenge
just a different
even the
car.
very best of drivers. Now, the best passing opportunities are on the long straights and the gentle curves leading into them.
Anyway, save. As mentioned earlier, guys, my next stream is going to be Thursday when we will pick this up and finish it off and probably start the next PS1 game, which is almost definitely going to be Nicktoons Racing based on how the vote has gone. No midweek iRacing. I will be playing it, but I will be mostly doing boring practice laps on my own because next weekend we are doing the iRacing Nürburgring 24 hours. So that's big, something to look forward to. If you haven't followed the channel yet, please consider doing so. If you want to keep up outside of the stream, I have a Discord that's in chat now. And I'm going to go have a drink and chill out. Thanks loads, guys. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great week. Press the button.